welcome on the channel. Today, few words about the most common automotive connectors. It means I think this is the most known and most common connectors, and this I think this is the most common waterproof sealed connector. So few words about it, how to engage and disengage, engage is easier, these connectors. Generally is about this lip, and here, yeah. So when we slide into the connector block where it is okay, like that, is engaged. So how to disengage this? I think here it will be visible better. In this place, yes, in this place we need kind of tool, and it's disengaged. What I use kind of filet old screwdriver, can be wire from big clip hold paper clip, but from the big, but this is the best. Sometimes we have to use quite big force, so paper clip wire is too soft. Let's try to disengage again. Of course, usually after such an operation this small lip is flat, but always we can try to this side is like a oriented. It always, we have to always push the tool under this clip, and to tell the truth we know where to place. But from other side we have similar male connector, but this is, where is it? No. It's not like a oriented. We can fit it like that or like that. It always engage. So before we disconnect this kind of clip, we have to check where, on which side we have to place this, our, let's say, call it tool, or in this case is we can use this small screwdriver, but you know, keep it, such a tool is always. So as you see, we have these lips from internal side. Sometimes it's hard to do it if you don't see it, but if I will see, I don't. Okay, and again these clips are right now flat, so if you wanna, so we'll go, but always when we okay. So this is most common and most simplest to assembly and disassembly connectors. Generally, principles are always same. If we have bigger connectors, usually we have used bigger force, or sometimes instead of lips on the connector, which we can bend, we have like a kind of, it's not a lip, we have to bend a plastic in this case, but principles are same. We have to check on which side are catch and try to disassembling from this side. Of course, like I said, bigger connector is easier to operate. Much harder is with smaller connectors, because smaller connectors means smaller parts, smaller tools, everything is smaller. With this small watertight connectors, the situation is much worse. It means we can disassembling it with some kind of effort, but it's not worth, to tell the truth, because usually something is broken, it's too small. Take a look, this is connector compared to this size, everything are much smaller, and like I said, it's no lip on this side, we have just such a tiny catch here. Even if we have replaced the wire here, it became big problem. Okay, so right now few words about assembling such a connectors with crimping. Few words about crimping. The wire which we have to isolate is just this tiny bit. This in this ribbed piece. No longer, no short, just about it. Can be bit longer. On a crimper, in every slot we have description. 0.5 to 1, 1.5 to 2.25, and 4 to 6. But of course it's concerned the thickness of wire, but the most important is concerned the size of these connectors. The most common connectors is just fitting perfectly into this. Okay, we can fit into this also, but in this case it will be not properly crimped. These slots have a different size or depth in one, so when we fit it, it have to touch the metal on the bottom, like that. Other way, we can destroy the connector. Of course, it's not very important with this big connector, but with smaller sizes is really possible, really big possibility to destroy it. And right now is properly crimped. right now we can use this smaller one, but right now the first one we have to use the slot matching the size of the connector. Like I said earlier, the most common, this is connectors for this middle slot. The watertight is everything is much more complicated just because of the size of these pins. Is really tiny. Have a the slots have a special shape, yes, so when we do such a small things, we have to remember, so these slips have to touch metal in this place. As you see, we can move slightly. It have to be like that. It means these slips touching metal. Other way, if it will be moving that way, probably, not probably, for sure, during crimping we destroy partially this part of the pin and we cannot fit into the housing. This is this housing, yes. So this is thing which I found after destroy few pins. So in the next part of the video I will try to show how to crimp and in which way we have to engage these small pins into the housings, because it's not visible, it's too tiny, it's not visible which way we have to assemble it. Thank you for watching. I hope it will be useful for somebody, more or less, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope it will be useful for somebody, more or less. And see you in